Hi everyone, Scott McCartney here. I'm digging into the IdeaWorks annual survey of award availability. And well, it's a good time to be a rewards traveler. Let me explain. Overall, the survey found the number of miles needed to book a flight has decreased over the past 5 years. And the number of award seats available to travelers this year has gone up. To get these data, the survey conducted thousands of searches for open seats, just like we do, to determine how difficult it is for travelers to redeem frequent flyer miles and points for trips. Among most of the U.S. airlines, award seat availability is up this year. The survey showed United, American, Alaska, and JetBlue all improved, with United showing the largest percentage point increase. Delta was the only U.S. carrier to decline in availability. Why did most go up? Airlines are under increasing pressure from travelers frustrated at not being able to use their miles. Most miles and points are earned today through credit card rewards, and the credit card companies pay airlines billions of dollars for those miles and points. They need to be useful, or consumers will switch. So airlines have made more award seats available. Also, the survey showed the number of miles needed for an economy flight has decreased across the board over the past 5 years, with Alaska and Delta dropping the most. IdeaWorks found the average price in miles for a domestic economy rewards ticket was $18,243 this year. That's 17% lower than it was in 2014. The reason here is airlines need to get people using their stash of miles. Several airlines have stopped publishing award charts, which set fixed prices in miles for award seats. Now airlines tie the price in miles more closely to the cash fare. The overall effect has been that the average price in miles of domestic coach awards has actually come down. That's all to say, it's time to book some tickets. But before you book rewards travel, consider two things. The first is the price of the ticket in miles. Just because the survey showed a general decrease, specific flights might not actually be a good deal. In general, my personal cutoff for coach tickets is 1.5 cents per mile. If it's a $400 ticket and 25,000 miles, that's worth doing at 1.6 cents per mile. If it's a $300 ticket and 25,000 miles, that's a low value at 1.2 cents per mile. The second thing to consider is timing. The survey looked at reward availability from June to October. As you can see here, availability drops in July. September is the month with the most options, according to the findings. You'll find the same stinginess at the winter holidays. When demand for seats is highest, award seats get a lot tougher to find. Also, I've long recommended that coach flyers use miles for last-minute trips that would otherwise be expensive. You can get better value that way. Say your mother ends up in the hospital and you have to get on an airplane. The walk-up fare is $1,200, or you can spend 60,000 miles. That's 2 cents per mile. If you book early, you can always get a cheap cash price, making redeeming miles for these flights low value. In general, you get more value for your miles redeeming for business class and first class, or for upgrades, but those are harder to get. And that's for a different video.